She worked for me here. She's Haitian, and she's very, very, very attentive to everything that I want. So she don't speak English, she don't speak Spanish, but she's very good. But guys, check this out. I want to say something to you guys, okay? Listen to me very carefully. And I'm going to start this video with two comments, okay? And the comment is this. Two parables. And the first one goes like this. Where dead bodies are, there do vultures flock. There is a scientific, there's a psychological aspect of this statement. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. I've had a lot of people come in here and eat my food in Mosha's Reggae Lounge, right? And they said to me, one said to me, about 5 of them yesterday, and they said, we had discovered you a while ago, yada, yada, yada. And I'm saying, I said to them, I said, but why did you go to other places? They said, well, they really couldn't give me a solid reason, but I know the reason. People tend, if they pass a particular establishment and they don't see a lot of people inside, they don't go inside. I noticed that in the 12 years that I've been in this country as with a business. They won't enter. But if they see 3 people, they will go in. If they see 5 people, if they see 10, it's worse. Whoa, look at this. There's something great happening. So I said to the lady, I said, listen, why do you sit somewhere, you go someplace, and you hate the food? I said, because you go there for some kind of comfort. You get a sense of security being around all these people. But you're hating the food. What's the enjoyment in that? You understand me? What's the sense eating a meal and when you get up from the meal, you don't feel satisfied? And she's like, yeah, you're right. So the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of people, there's no individuals anymore. Everybody follow the crowd. They go where the crowd goes. If they see a lot of people somewhere, they want to run into that particular spot. My place is not a titty bar. So you won't find it full in this place, in Mosha's Reggae Lounge. But if you need a good meal, you're going to get that. I promise you that much. Okay? Now, I've been here, this is going to be 12 years. #1 restaurant since 2015. And it's never packed. But yet, I have an order for 40 orders of your chicken. I had one for 30 the other day. I had of 17. I get this kind of stuff. So, but why? You will never see jam packed unless I start bringing in a whole bunch of females. Right? And at that point, I could serve crap and people wouldn't notice it. And if you, this is a conscious video for you guys to be conscious. You go into a place where there's a lot of people in there and see what happens. What do they go there for? Do they go there for the food or for the ambiance? You see what I'm saying? And food that you're going to put, everything that you put in your mouth affects your health. So if you're going to put something in your body and it's not going to affect your health in a positive way, what's the point? What's going on there? So this guy was passing by. I hardly see this dude. And he asked me a question. And I said, why do you ask? And he says, well, the answer he gave me was so frivolous I couldn't even answer. So I said to him, why don't you be an individual? You be the individual. And if there's a particular, if there's something that you want, you always come and you always give me a respect, but you never stop in and say, let me get a plate of jerk chicken or buy a bottle of water from you. But you have a comment. So that kind of comment that you give me, it doesn't make no sense because I've seen these people in different places. And the places they go there for the ambiance because there's a lot of people. Just because there's a lot of people in a particular establishment, folks, does not mean anything. What are they giving you? They give okay, so they're giving you 2 Cuba Libres for 100 pesos. So what? And they're giving you like you go to the Chinese restaurant, they're giving you food for 250, but that stuff is going to make you sick. Okay, hydrogenated oil, everything is fried in hydrogenated oil and MSG, and people eating that mess up. And you're going to come to tell me about my food. You can't tell me about my food, guys. My food is on another level. When I cook cabbage and stuff, I use olive oil in there. When I fry plantain, I use olive oil to fry it. You understand? So I see people, and I'm putting this video because of what I've seen people doing in this place. And they come in here and they're sick and they ask me, do you have anything for this and that? One of them told me, oh, I was sick for a week because, I said, because you ate junk food. You went somewhere where they heat up the food and you don't want to spend some money. So you want to spend 300-400 pesos, so you get what you pay for, you know. But, you know, like the Son of the Most High said, you know, when you go out into the world, don't go into the ways of the Gentiles, because his message was not for everybody. My food is not for everybody. And you will never find this. I don't bring people into my, I don't bring girls into my business to attract attention. I don't do that. If you want some good food, you come. The girls that I have working for me is enough. If you want to come with your lady, bring whatever prostitute, you're welcome to do that. But for me to go out, like I see a lot of business do, and bring some pretty girls in here to charge you all this money to get them inside, to get you to come in, it's not going to happen. I'm a leader anyway. I put hookah in my business. I have hookah here. And now I see the business across from me, they put hookah inside. So I'm a leader. You understand? When they first opened, there was nobody in their business. Now they paying all these pretty girls to stand around and do nothing. And when the guys come in, they sit with the guys and talk to them. And people like that. People come over and say to me, the food is not good and blah. I said, then why do you go there? Because of the ambience and the women. People, you got to think about yourself. Stop thinking about your emotions. And like I said, I'm saying this video again to say this. Not because you see a lot of people in a particular place, it means it's good. Okay? Prices is competitive. I can sell a breakfast here better price than I see people sitting. I see people sitting at one particular location. They have a breakfast. You get 3 eggs and something else for 400 pesos. I do breakfast for 300 pesos or less when I really get rolling with it. But 1 or 2 breakfasts I do for 300 pesos. You get 3 eggs, you get some ham, you get toast, you get bread, you get coffee. 200 and change. You know? So I see people do things because they follow the crowd. Guys, this is the next parable. It says, be like the eagle. It says, good friends are like eagle. Be like the eagle. You find them one at a time and they never flock together. They do not flock together. You understand? Because they fly so high, they're exceptional to the rule. So nobody is independent. Nobody. They think they are. Oh, I'm an independent this. But if you go, for example, if you go to a disco and you don't see nobody in there, you're not going to go inside. If you pass a restaurant and you don't see nobody in there, you're going to assume there's not something wrong. If you see a lot of people, you're going to think, wow, this is great. All right, guys, so be individualistic. Go and try every single restaurant in the Dominican Republic. Don't sit at one place. I saw a comment where this guy was saying this one particular restaurant is in Cabarete after he lived here for some time. He didn't say exactly how long. When they don't state how long, you know, when he says some time, he's trying to manipulate your thinking. He says, I've lived here for some time, and the best restaurant and this and that is this place in Cabarete. So I'm like, how do you know? Have you tried all of these restaurants? No, you haven't. You know, so guys, Boom Shack, Mosha out. And this is my buddy, Chi Chi. Look at that smile. Bye, Chi Chi.